Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. I just wanted to make a quick video highlighting this piece, which is something I put off buying for quite a while. And even after I bought it, I put off opening it for a little bit. This is Rey's Speeder from Episode 7, The Force Awakens, as presented by Hasbro for their 6-inch Black Series of Star Wars collectible figures and related vehicles. This was released as an exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con 2017. I had an opportunity to pick it up at my local comic shop at the time, and I turned it down. I wound up having to seek it out through Amazon later on down the line, just because I saw so many great photographs of it online that I just thought, man, I think I might just give this thing a go. This might look pretty good on a shelf. And sure enough, just looking at it right now, the paint on it, the weathering, the sculpt, that awesome fabric cargo net there housing that's basically a big wad of junk. The figure itself, the way that it sits astride the speeder, I'm loving it to pieces. I mean, just look at this thing. It's basically power incarnate. You're looking at two engines stacked on top of each other with a housing wrapped around it for maneuverability, aerodynamics, what have you. Pure function, almost no form, but elegant and lovely all the same. I just really, I'm so, it's obvious, I'm sure, that I'm just so in love with this design. Closer look at the paint, I'm thinking that maybe it might be able to use a bit of touching up, and I might do a few things with it later on down the line, but even if I don't, I think I'm pretty much happy with it. One of the things that I would like to do with this is I would like to just diorama it out all to hell. I love that they did a clear plastic ball joint base so that it will cant back and forth, rotate, swivel up and down, just to give you some illusion of movement, motion, direction, what have you. But what I would like to do is just create an environmental desert base for it that will cover up that plastic. Just give it an environment in which to live. I think this is going to look amazing on a shelf. Again, much like the Black Series diorama that we saw earlier in an earlier video that I shot with Luke in his X-Wing costume in his Snowspeeder costume, vaulting over an AT-AT foot, the detail on this is extraordinary. Again, I think that it really nicely approaches the detail that we saw in the late and lamented diorama line from Sideshow, the night scale dioramas from Sideshow. And it's doing it at a fraction of a cost. Seriously, I mean, it would be almost foolhardy for me as a Star Wars fan and collector not to try to work this into my collection. And I'm actually already looking at a couple of other things. I know that they just did Luke's Land Speeder. I have a couple of ideas for that as well. I don't know. I may move forward with that. This may be the only one that I get. Who knows? At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this quick video, this quick look at it. There were a few other elements to it that I probably should call out. The doorways, these hatches on the side, they open up and you can actually see the engines on the inside. And I won't do it here. It just would require too much effort and it's going to jostle the camera around. It's going to look really ugly. And besides, upon looking at it, it's there, it's functional, but the weathering on the engines, that could use quite a bit of work. But then who's really going to show it? This is really how you want it to be. You want it. This harkens all the way back to the trailer that we first saw, with her scooting by that crashed Star Destroyer on this thing. I mean, who didn't really love that? At any rate, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll do a few more of these shotgun videos like this as I get smaller pieces. Hopefully I'll supplement this video with better photographs of it sometime down the line, and you'll get to see quite a bit more detail in those. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.